So we are familiar with exponents basics. The application of that is your exponential law. So here are the few laws which I have listed. I have listed around 6. Again, all these are application. So the core of it is the basic. You should not be by hearting any of this formulas, right? I won't be listing it out. Okay, what is what. So we'll summarize this. We'll make use of this as a summary at the end when we are done with all the formulas, right? So I made a small note that the base in the power is nothing but whenever you write an exponent, the number which you or the variable which you write is the base, and the other number on the top is your power. Okay, so 3 and 4. So 3 over here is the base and 4 over here is the power. So in all of this, whenever you're looking at any problem or any formula, you need to look at the base and its respective power, because if the base is same and the powers are different, there is a different set of rules. And if the base is different while the power is same, then we have a different set of rules. Okay, so again, you need to understand that you need to look at the base and the power, and you need to work out things. You can't just apply any formula. That minimum observational skill is required. Then another note about negative. What about negative? Well, the same formula, when we have negative variation, how does it work? It's not too different. It's just a matter of simple addition, subtraction, and few things that you learnt in your multiplication of numbers. Okay, so again, maths, things build up and you learn. We're going to start off with the very first formula, x to the power of m into x to the power of n. Before we write the formula, let's understand the formula. So on the same pattern, I have 14 to the power of 3 into 14 to the power of 2, right? So what does 14 to the power of 3 mean? So let's find out the solution. 14 to the power of 3 into 14 to the power of 2. So what does 14 to the power of 3 mean? 14 into 14 into 14. And 14 to the power of 2, 14 into 14. So in total, how many 14s are there? Well, 5 14s are there. So can I write it as 14 to the power of 5? So basically, can I write this as 14 to the power of 5? Right? Now, the question is, how is 3 and 2 related to 5? See, the bases are same. The only thing which is changing is the power. How are they related? 3 and 2 and 5. 3, 2 and 5. From 3 and 2, I need to get 5. How is it related? What kind of operation? Right? Addition. So basically, can I, instead of doing all of this, I could have done this. 14 to the power of 3 plus 2. Can I do this? Right? This will give me the same answer. This does give the same answer. Now, the general formula, x to the power of m plus x to the power of, into x to the power of n. So the operation between them is into, remember, same base. Power can be different or same, right? So this will be x to the power of m plus n. It's nothing but, it's nothing. That's the answer basically. So we have a few more set of questions as usual. The first one is 23 to the power of 4 into 23 to the power of 5. So here the base is what? Base is same and it's equal to 23. The power can be anything, but the base has to be same for this formula. So here the base is that, and we have 23 to the power of 4 plus 5, which is nothing but 23 to the power of 9. is nothing but 23 to the power of 9. Is it not? Quite simple. So we can obviously use variables, right? Even variables, we can use this formula. So we have base to be same and it's equal to a. So this is a to the power of 4 into a to the power of 10, which is a to the power of 4 plus 10, which is a to the power of 14. Okay, quite simple set of numericals. Now the variation, when you have negative powers, what to do? So solution, so we can note that the base is same and it's equal to 42. So what should I do? Well, as per the formula, we have 42 to the power of 4 into 42 to the power of negative 3. So what can we do? Simple, 42 to the power of 4 plus negative 3, that's it. So this will simplify to 42 to the power of 1. Is it not? Because I'll just recall this, 4 plus of negative 3 is nothing but 4 of negative 3, which is nothing but 1. Which is nothing but 1. Is it not? Quite simple. Solution. Here the base is same, made it as 43. Okay, you need not write this every time, just that I just want you guys to understand that looking at the base is important. That's the whole idea. That's why I'm writing all of this. You need not write it per se, right? So now 43 to the power of minus 5, negative 5, 43 to the power of negative 6. So 43 to the power of negative 5 plus of negative 6, which is nothing but 43 to the power of. So it's a simple additional process. So if you want to do it the lengthy way, plus of minus is minus 6. So we have the same negative power, right? Negative terms, negative numbers, and we have negative 11. Okay. Right. So here the base is a, same base a. All I have to do is add up, that's all. A to the power of negative 40 into a to the power of 6. So a to the power of negative 40 plus of plus 6, which is nothing but plus 6 itself. So a to the power of, here I have to take the difference, is it not? So that will be how much? Negative is bigger, so my answer is negative. 40 and 6, the difference is 34, and that's my answer. Again, by default, I want all of you guys to pause and try. Here the base is b by a. So here the base is b by a, is it not? So all I have to do is use the formula as per the formula. First we need to write the question. So b by a whole to the power of 6 plus minus 10. So you can do that operation separately. So we have 6 plus of negative 10, which is nothing but 6 of negative 10. So this operation is subtraction. So we have negative 10 being the highest. So we have negative answer. 10 and 6 difference is 4. Right. So basically this answer is b by a to the power of negative 4. Simple. Okay. So a small note. This is list of things that we should not do. Here, what is the answer? The first question, the base is what? The base is not same. Okay, and the power is also not same. So what should you do? Well, in such cases you need to make the base same. So how do you make the base same? That is something which we'll learn in some time. Okay, so for now please understand that 3 is not same as -3. So because of that we can't use whatever we just learned now. Of course there is a way to use the formula, but before that we need to do few things, right? Now, silly mistake. Again, I am sure you understood that we should not use the formula if the base is not same. Okay, here too the base is not same, the second silly mistake that people do. The most general people who don't know exponents to that extent, they make this mistake. They write 12 and the power 20, actually not 20, 10, right? Either of this will be the issue. So some people write the answer as 12 to the power of 7. Some people write the answer as 3 to the power of 7 or 4 to the power of 7. So some way or some other way they make a mistake over here. I just it's a mistake that I have noted, so I just showed it to you guys. Hopefully it will not make the same. Again, how do you handle such a question? There is a pre-requirement to use that formula on such a scenario. So what is that pre-requirement? That I'll be teaching, right? So just a second, we'll move on to the next set of questions. So a few extra questions. Starting off with, when we have 3 things multiplying but with the same base, so what to do? So let's make a note. Base is same and that is 2. So your final answer will also be in terms of 2. See, here too we can use the same formula, just that instead of 2 there are 3 terms, that's all. So basically we're looking at 2 to the power of 3 plus 6 plus 5, and that is 2 to the power of 9, 9 and 14. That's it. Very simple, right? Again, try the questions, because I see the conceptually it's very simple. So if you want to see if you understood really well, so you have to try the question before I do. So base is same and it is 1 by 3. So the question will change to, the final answer will be 1 by 3 to the power of 4 plus 5 plus 6, which is nothing but 1 by 3 to the power of 15. Same base and the power is 15. Okay. Now with negative numbers, but you can see both are negative, so base is same. Base is same and it's equal to -41 by 5. So we have -41 by 5 whole to the power of 8 into -41 by 5 whole to the power of 9. So this is nothing but -41 by 5 whole to the power of 8 plus 9, that's all. This is -41 to the power of 17. That's it. Very simple. The last question. Base, yes, they are the same and they are -a by 2. So your question will change to, actually it doesn't change, question won't change, but yeah. So we're looking at here negative a by 2 whole to the power of 10 plus of negative 5 plus of negative 6. So what will I do? Yes, simplify it separately. 10 plus of negative 5 plus of negative 6. This is 10 minus 5 minus 6. So 10 minus 11, because we need to add this same sign, and this we need to take a difference. So positive and negative, negative 1. So your final answer will be, this is equal to negative a by 2 whole to the power of negative 1. Okay. So this calculation, if it's in case of theoretical exam wherein you're writing lengthy answers and stuff, if you show it in the middle of the working also, it's good, no issues. Actually, it's helpful. At least the person who is correcting your paper, they'll get to know how you have done the working. It won't be a surprise for them, or it won't be a investigation of how you got the answer. Make sense? So do try to represent things neatly, as neat as possible. That's the thumb rule. So again, what we started off with is exponents, and we looked into what is exponents, and now we're looking at the law. So first we looked at what it is and how does it help. Now one of the application is the law. The first law we saw was x to the power of n into x to the power of m, which is nothing but x to the power of n plus m. Same base, we just need to add the power. Some might ask, so what if the power is same? Simple, 6 plus 6 will be 12, 7 plus 7 will be 14. So just add the power as usual and you'll get the answer. Okay? But yes, if the base is different, you can't do much about it directly though. Of course, you can manipulate and then move on and write the answer. If not, you can't end up with an answer which is of any one of the bases. Okay? So anyways, in one of the sections, we'll learn how to do those. So yeah, take the test. Always take the test and then move on to the next sections.